All right, guys, I want to jump on here real quick and talk to you about the money you will need to be in real estate. I am 4 months in, and the only thing that has helped me was my previous job. My previous job was selling vehicles at a car dealership, and I was one of the top salesmen there, and I made a lot of money. Now, that being said, I saved a lot of money. So when I got into this profession, that I was able to do the things that I needed to do. 4 months later, kind of running out of some money. And I'll break down everything. I actually have a list here, everything that you would need and how you would start, and the funds that you would need to actually pay for these things. Now, it was a blessing that I did have money to save up, but I can't imagine those that come into this profession that don't have the money to actually utilize or use towards the things that you need to use, and how much of stress it is to not have those funds and not be able to do exactly what you need to do. So let's get into it. So the first thing is I signed up for the course. The course is a 63-hour sales associate pre-licensed course. The course was $399. That's the first thing. So you want to sign up for this course, you can do it online. I went to Larson. Shout out to Larson. It's a big company out here that a lot of real estate agents go to and receive your 63-hour course license. And they are great, but the price is up there. And I believe that the price is probably across the board the same thing, and it was $399. During that course, it tells you to do certain things like get your fingerprints, fill out an application. You're going to fill out an application with the DBPR is here, and let me find that real quick. So you're going to fill out an application with the Department of Business and Professional Regulations, and there's the DBPR, and the application is $83.75. Once you fill out the application, you're going to do a background check. This is your fingerprints and things like that. They check and see if you're legal in the state. And that right there is $58.02. This is all coming out of your pocket immediately when you are registering for the test, or you just registered for the test. This is the money that's coming out of your pocket. All right. So let's say you registered for the test, you did your background check, you're waiting on your fingerprints, and you fill out the application for the state. Then you want to take the test. All right. Before you take the test, you got an option to do a 1-day sales associate state exam prep course. And within this course, you're going to go for 1 day. It's going to be 8 hours, and they go through all the questions, or some questions that will pertain to the test. Believe it's 100 and some questions, and they actually give you like the answers to certain questions, because they say that it's a state test. It's just seeing if you know the basic stuff. But most of the stuff that you're going to use, most of the stuff that's on the test, you're not going to use in real estate. Okay. This actual 1-day course is $99 for the state exam. So you can take the exam and sit for the exam. You're going to be paying a fee of $36. You're close to already over $600, $700 before you do anything, okay? Then after that, the test, you done took the test, you passed the course, you took the test, background, everything is good. You're gonna do a post-licensing course. The post-licensing course is a 45-hour course that basically go over the information that you just learned from the 63-hour course. With this post-hour course, and also because you have to do a post-licensing course, 45 hours throughout your 2 years of you being a real estate agent. But this course was $219. All right. It's for your continued education. So it'll cover your continued education that you have to do, the 45 hours that you have to do continue education within those 2 years of you applying and actually being a real estate agent before your license expired. I wrote here, I suggest going to the area association. So you got to sign up for the association. You done did all this, you done passed your test, you did your post license course, or you probably didn't do your post license course, but you have to sign up for association. The association is the place where you are basically saying that you do real estate. You're going to do real estate in this area, and they're going to give you access to the multiple listings services. They're going to give you access to certain things. All right. And this area association actually do continuing education courses, which I went to a lot of. I went to a lot of continuing education courses because my brokerage is kind of independent and is dependent on you to go learn and to actually get all the information that you need so you can go out there and start selling. So I suggest that you, if you're going to do a 45-hour course, do it immediately. It's going to be the same information. I went and I started doing the 45-hour course. I took the first quiz and I was, just to test it out, see how it is. And I just kept going. So this is a 45-hour course. I did it in 45 minutes. So you can do that. I suggest you to do it immediately. Don't procrastinate or anything. Or do your continued education at the association that you sign up with. And do all those, once you go to all those educational places, educational courses, and you learn, you get credits. So when you get that credit, it'll go towards your 45 hours. If you do that within the 2 years and you don't even pay attention to it, it'll be, you done had your 45 hours. So you got to be at an area board of realtors and association of real estate professionals. And when I signed up for that particular association, right there hit my pockets. It seriously hurt me. And I had to come up with the fees, which is a whole different avenue. So you done sign up for the course. You did the post licensing course. You did the prep class before you even took the test. You took the test. You passed the test. Now you have to sign up for an association. Now this is a whole different avenue, right? Because they said they give you all this stuff, and I'm gonna list it, but it's a whole bunch of fees. It's a membership fee. It's an application fee. You got your MLS fee. You got dues. You got city dues. You got state dues. And it's a lot of money, man. So if you're not prepared, you done did all this work. You done took all these tests. You ready to go out there and start selling homes, but you got to get with an association first. Within you get into with an association, you have to find a brokerage that you're going to be with, and that's a whole different that's money out of your pocket still again. So when I signed up in the middle of the year in June, and it depends on when you sign up, how much you're going to get charged, right? And I had a list, and I'll put it into this video and let you see exactly how it is. So when I signed up in June, my membership with everything was $711.75. And I just added to my credit card. And remember, I have the money to do these things because of my previous job, but I didn't want to do it, and it still hurt me. And I didn't even sell a house yet. I'm not even with a brokerage yet. So I did get with a brokerage. Once I got with a brokerage, I really picked the brokerage because it just felt right for my situation. With this brokerage, I'm not paying any fees. So when you do sign up with a brokerage, you need to ask them certain questions, and you need to ask them about the fees and what's coming out of your pocket before you actually even start selling the house. You need to ask, what is the split when you do sell a house? Most brokerages charge you fees immediately, whether that's computer fees, desk fees, whether that's because we, giving you this education and, we need to make our money too. So you need every association or every brokerage has some type of fees. In my particular situation, there were no fees, but there was, some other stuff that I need to pay for, like advertising, branding, all the above, but no fees, right? But it's hit and miss on that. So I started in June. It was slightly cheaper, but I still paid $711. Just to break some of that down, the app fee for your association was $260 by itself. The multiple listing services was $120. And you got to remember, this is annual. So in January, before the 31st of January, I'll have to pay all my fees and dues again. All right. We looking at about, in 2023, when I looked, it said that by January 23rd, I will have to pay $518. Yeah, $518 for the year, right? Now let's talk about the brokerage. The brokerage, you got monthly fees. You can have some CRM, just the customer service, where you have your CRM. You put customers in there. It tells you people's birthdays. It gives you updates. It's really great, but they can charge you for a CRM. They can charge you for a website. Some brokers should give you the website free, but it's coming out of your pocket some way. Training fees, and then that's not even calculating your regular life. Gas, food. If you got children, those expenses. Also, office supplies. You're not even calculating those things. Now, let's say that, all right, you got past all that. You with your brokerage. You paid all them fees. You with an association. It's time to go out there and sell a house. And let's say you do get a customer, right? You get a customer say, hey, buddy, I like you because, you who you are and you've been bugging me, right? And I'm just the perfect timing. I want to sell my house. Or your broker may help you and say, this individual wants to sell the house. I need you to help me, right? So now it's some more money. And the money comes from not only gas and things like that. Let's say you get an open house. You have an open house, right? The open house you have to put on for the house, for the customers that come, the clients that come into the home. That's snacks, that's food, that's printing out colorful prints for the listing. I haven't even spoke about business cards. But for the open house, you're going to be buying signs, open house signs. You're going to be buying snacks and doing certain things so you can make this open house presentable to clients. That's money. I was buying balloons, and my balloon tickets for about 15 to 18 balloons was about $30. Now you can go a cheaper route and go to, I believe, one of the dollar stores, and they don't blow it up for you. You have to blow it up for yourself. I wasn't blowing up balloon by myself. You blow up the balloons, and it'll save you probably only $5 to $6, probably $20. I'll say it'll save you. But that's an open house. If you got a buyer, you're doing a lot of traveling. You're trying to show these customers the homes that they're interested in, and you're doing a lot of traveling. You're out on the road a lot, and that's really basically it with that. It's a great business. I'm so happy that I transitioned to this business, but I wanted to get on here and I wanted to explain how much you need, and you need some funds to continue in this business. You need to brand yourself. You need to not only put it on social media, but maybe a website. You need to buy signs. And you're going to get customers. Customers going to come. It's just a matter of time. You got to be patient. So you don't have a paycheck every month. The paycheck's not coming in. So you have to budget. You have to, kind of eat different, sleep different, do all the above. And but it's a lucrative business. It's a lot of great people in the business that's willing to help you. And I love every bit of it. So that being said, I don't want to take up a lot of time. I only want to be a couple minutes on this and get everything in. You guys continue to have favor, grace, and mercy, and I'll see you around.